So over the past few days, couple of weeks now, there have been these issues of tribalism going on the social and the traditional media airwaves, coupled with the Galamsey issues that have risen up in the country. And then recently there was a protest in which some people were arrested. Preparing to talk about this on my podcast, I chanced on a video that I want us all to first of all watch. So let's look at this video. This guy called Big Scout Nana Prempe from Germany, and he was granting an interview to Adipa TV, I think so, and he made some revelations that I want us to listen to. I'll come back and then we talk about it. So let's watch.
Ashanti. Without Ashanti, there is no Ghana. Yeah.
Are you for real?
Without Ashanti, there is no Ghana.
What's your?
Edebe kasa ye ken. Nipa dodo se na nkan wo ye Ghana. Radio stations e twa ye mu nyina ehia. Kasa ben no moka. Enyuma ye tie the whole Ghana. Enyum ben. Who go through culture. Ye ka culture. Ekro ama Ghana, ewo history. Oko UK, oko America. Oka Ashanti Kingdom obi ani. It Ghana ye history na nkasa. Metimaka say 90% Ashanti history. So because without Ashanti there is no Ghana. Without Ashanti Kingdom there is no Ghana. I was say ojitum because history ni nyakwa Ashanti. And no tin na yankofo bi ya say oh sebi adenti na nkofo ya mo so ye beka no crown Ghana. Ada ye be is one language. Akan Ashanti Tree kasa no. And na be bua Ghana. Kro kasa dodo e was on cloning tumpon.
Okay.
And also West African countries, also African countries now. Would they imagine? Oko Nigeria, more over 400 and something languages, one country. No Germany, over Germany, you got one language, which is the German or Deutsch. And the cloning tumpon. Oko America, Casaben English. Oko UK, Casaben. Oko Spain, Spanish. Oko Italy, Omuka Italiano. But over Africa, over Ghana. Kasa bena was a kieka. Tree kasa. Because me no say bia we Fantini, your friend say.
Okay, all right. So you've heard him, and if we want to dissect what the guy is saying objectively, leaving our tribal colors, I don't actually see where the problem is. Where is the lie? Everything the guy is saying in there is actually true. The Akan language is a language that has prominence in Ghana. It's the language that is dominant in Ghana. You can go to the remotest of areas in Ghana, you find people speaking Chi. And sometimes you will wonder how they are able to. You ask the people, have you ever been to Kumasi or Accra before? They say no. You go to Upper East, some remote places in Upper East. I have been to Paga, Navrongo, Bolga, that enclave some time ago for business, and it will surprise you how the people they are able to speak Chi fluently. And these are people that have never even left their region. Unlike, for example, I'm an Ewe. Unlike the Ewe language, you cannot go to places that is not really Voltarians residential areas or Voltarians dominating there. And then you hear people speaking Ewe. When you go to Kumasi, even there is a place called Angonogan. I have been there. And everybody there speaks Chi, although they are Ewes. I've never come across an area that I go to and then the people there are speaking Ewe fluently and they are not originally Voltarians. I have not seen that before. Even in Accra where I live in a Gang community. People speak a lot of Chi here, although this is a typical Gang community. So where is the lie in what the guy is saying? If Ghana, that time comes that we want to select a national language to make our official language, it's definitely going to be Chi language. It's definitely going to be the Akan language for sure. But I would rather have this place in a context of a regional integration, like we being able to do business with other countries in West Africa easily, like some countries in East Africa have been able to do. They have adopted the Swahili language as a trade language, and they've been able to do business in between countries there successfully, like Kenya, Tanzania, and the rest there. Swahili is the language that they use a lot of the times to do their businesses. So if we want to adopt a language really as a country, which is not a language of the colonial masters, I would rather go for Hausa instead of the Akan because of that regional integration that I'm talking about. I would rather go for Hausa because Hausa cuts across West Africa. Burkina people speak Hausa. Togo North, they speak Hausa. Nigeria, very, very big there. The Hausa community there is very big. Mali is, Hausa people are there. Senegal, Gambia, Ivory Coast, the north part of Ivory Coast, they speak Hausa. So if we want to really look at economic development, a language we should adopt as a language that will help us in a regional integration, I think we should go for Hausa. In Ghana, Hausa is dominant in the north. Even in Kumasi, I think Asawasi or something, Hausa is popular. That you come to Accra, Medina, Nima, and all those places, Hausa is very, very dominant. If we want to be honest, in Ghana, really, the Akan language cuts across even the Nima and Medina and Kwam Mission. When you go there, the Akan language is very, very dominant. So when you look at what the guy is saying objectively, without putting your tribal colors on, I find what he's saying entirely true. He mentioned places like Germany, that when you go there, it is German. That is true. He mentioned America. In America, someone may say, oh, America, but it's a British people's language that they are using. Why are they not using an American dialect or something? Yes, true. There are some other small languages there. There is Spanish, there is all other those things, but they've adopted the English as their official language. Yes, it's true. But you see, when you look at the American history, it's not really like that of Africa. It is really the British people that went to live there so many years. And then it is like we Ghanaians living here to go and stay in Ivory Coast for a long time. So it's us, our language that we carry there. It is the British people that carry the language to America. And it is the British people that have lived there over the years with their language. Same applies to Australia. Australia, then, if you look at the history carefully, was like a prison to British criminals. So over the years, the English people, some of them moved to go and live there, and then that is how Australia became Australia. So if Ghana, we feel the need to like adopt a language that is not a language of a colonial master, really, it should be the Akan language. But I would rather say we should look at the regional integration and then rather opt for the Hausa language. So what this guy is saying is, I don't find any problem with it at all. People are talking about the king, the Ashanti king, the Ashanti Hini, how his people hail him and all that. Is he the only king in Ghana? But come on, if some of us, those of us that are from the Volta region, we don't want to glorify our king and somebody is glorifying their king, what is wrong with that? If he's saying their culture is Ghana 90%, everything is about branding. How you brand it and sell to people out there is what they will take. These people, the Ashanti people, have successfully branded their culture so well and sold it to the rest of the world. And it is working for them. You understand? So if somebody is proudly talking about his culture, his king, there is nothing wrong with that. Those of us that are from the Volta region, we also have a king, we have a Afia, we also have festivals, we also have rich cultures. So if we don't package our culture so well and be able to sell it out, then we shouldn't blame people to be tribal, or we shouldn't call people to be tribal when they are branding what they have and selling it out to the rest of us out there. Where is the issue? We have our own selves to blame. You understand? We take pride in being referred to as juju people, which I don't understand. We were in this country where there was an issue between the pastor and Ngokbo, and I saw people from the region saying, power pass power. Okay, what sort of joke is that? That is civilization. This is the 21st century. We want progress. We want investors to come into the region. No wonder the region is not seeing development. No wonder investments are not coming into the Volta region to invest their money there, because you have put all sort of fears in the people that we Voltarians are known for juju and all. What kind of joke is that? So if other people are able to brand their culture so well and sell it out, what is the problem? And then now let me also talk about the Afia Pokua issue a little bit. If somebody goes on air, honestly, when I watch the video of Afia Pokua and whatever she said, I honestly, my own opinion, I find nothing offensive at all in the things that she was saying. Watching the video and the things she said, I find nothing offensive at all. I felt that she just spoke some hard truths. And this Galamsey thing is being a menace on all of us, a life-threatening issue on all of us. Look at the rise of kidney issues in this country. I don't find anything problematic at all with whatever she said. If she's being called to come there and apologize, I don't think it's also out of the way when she's being called to come there. She has to go there and apologize. Oh, probably maybe this, I didn't say it well, this is what I meant and that's what I meant. We were in this country also some time ago the Gan people of Nungwa were, I think, betrothing or marrying a young girl of like 12 years old to the Gan Wolomo in Nungwa. And people didn't understand that it's a cultural thing, it's a symbolic thing. It's not as if she's being married to the Wolomo to go and be having sexual intercourse or whatever with the Wolomo. It's just a symbolic thing. So some people like, is it Oketechi, Afifa and all those people, they spoke about it and they were called upon to come to the palace at Nungwa for redress. And the issues were explained to them better and they understood and they also apologized because what they thought wasn't what it is. But on the Afia Pokua issues, when she is like putting everything on the shoulder of Ashanti that he has the capacity to stop this galamsey, but he's not doing it and all those things. And I'm even seeing some people publishing a picture of the Akosombo, the Volta River, and that of a river in the Ashanti region, saying the two of them have king. No, like, people should stop this joke. Like, are we serious at all? Alongside the Volta River bank, there are no gold there. If there is a gold there, people will go there and do what they are supposed not to do. The galamsey issue, it is not just a small issue. It's a socio-economic issue. It's a political issue. It is beyond Ashanti. And there are people that live the Volta region. Other regions are crying all that to go and do galamsey. That's for once, be serious. People leave other regions to go and do galamsey. In Ashanti region, in the Western region, this galamsey issue is a national issue. Let's stop this attack on the king of the Ashanti people. That is, it doesn't make sense. He is just one individual in the face of politicians, in the face of his own people, in the face of other nationals, in the face of other people, people from other regions coming there to seek their livelihood. How do you address this thing? Some politicians have come with employment. Oh, if the people are employed, they will not go and be doing that. So that is how we are supposed to go. I remember in the first term of Otumfuor, this galamsey issue came. They did what they have to do, but right now we have gone back to sleep. So let's continue what we did for the media and everybody, the campaign that we were doing, all of us about the stop the galamsey. We went back to sleep, and here is where we are. So when we are addressing some of this issue, let's be objective and talk as one people. This is where I will leave this for now. I'll come back again for part 2. For now, I'm out. Drop your comments, drop your views under this post. Whatever you think is the issue, you can also make your views known.